Probably.
I don't think you know the answers to these questions. You're not hearing me. I'm dying.
There's still hope.
Sean, look at me. Look at me, please. There is no hope for me. I mean, hope. What is hope? You hope the 49ers find a defense. You hope the number 4 bus comes on time. Doesn't mean they magically learn how to tackle. Doesn't mean the bus driver suddenly drives faster. Hope is irrelevant for me. Hope is painful. I don't want to spend what's left of my life chasing my tail around in a circle. You understand?
Okay.
Okay.
Your tumor is located at the base of your skull. An open cranial biopsy would tell us what's wrong. But there are blood vessels in the way. The biopsy would cause an aneurysm or a bleed. But if we go through your nasal cribriform plate, we can cross the tentorium on the contra. We can do a biopsy through your nose. You can't die too. I have to throw up.
So how do we do this? Do we file a report? I don't want to. I think we have to.
No, you want to. And we'd certainly have to if our sole agenda would be to take down Sean and to give you one less person to compete against.
And certainly we'd absolutely have to cover up and bury.
Bitch, over the friend.
Thanks.
I threw up.
We have a duty to report errors so they won't happen again. The process saves lives.
And exactly what errors are you trying to avoid a repeat of? You worry about the next time an autistic surgeon operates on a drugged up frat kid after finding out his mentor's dying of brain cancer.
Dr. Melendez told us, Sean, we're really sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I think he's going to be okay.
The protocol exists so that we don't ask questions like that.
That seems like a bad idea.
You trust your judgment. You trust Morgan's judgment. You trust the judgment of all the doctors in this building. If you can make judgment calls, so can they. That's why we need these rules.
No, the protocol is fine for everyone in this building except for Sean. They'd reprimand any one of us, but they will fire him.
Okay. We report it. We get the investigation, make sure nothing like this ever happens again. But we tell them I did it.
They'd fire you too.
It's not a terrible idea.
Listen, Caton is still alive, and if we can keep it that way, there won't be an M&M review, which means no one will be asking questions and no one will have to give answers. It all goes away. If Caton dies, we tell the truth and we face the consequences together.
No. No. I thought I'd found my toy scalpel.
I need you to come back to the group, Murphy. Get me imaging on that pseudoaneurysm.
I'm bored. Town.
Hey, what's up?
You still feel the same way about Dr. Murphy as when he got here? Dr. Glassman gave us certain assurances. If Sean proves anything less than excellent, if Sean doesn't live up to everything I know he can do, he will be immediately released and I will resign my position as president of the hospital.
And you wrote it down.
I made sure it was in the minutes.
Sean has exceeded my expectations.
Mine as well.
And my feelings about Dr. Glassman have not changed.
Thank you.
Hangul oposisyon.
We need to cut him open.
We cut him open and he dies. He'll bleed out before we can even get the artery exposed.
If we don't cut him open, he dies.
Don't cut him open.
Murphy, if we don't...
We should insert an endovascular graft through his leg instead. Fix it from the inside out.
I've done that for large abdominal aorta dilations, but this is a lengthy dissecting pseudoaneurysm.
It's safer.
And the aorta wall is already compromised, could rupture completely. Caden could die as soon as we deflate the balloon inside the graft.
But doing nothing will kill him.
Well, not definitely. I mean, there's still a chance Caden will simply come out of this without any surgical intervention.
5%, 10% maybe.
Not nothing. And we're doubling down on Sean after we know he caused this problem. How's it gonna look at an M&M?
I trust Sean's idea. He makes mistakes no one else would make, but he also makes saves none of us would have ever thought of.
No.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I still don't think you should be working here. I don't think the trade-off is worth it.
Well, let's prep him for surgery. Pull the guide wire, Resnick.
Palagot si
I'm passing the
Dr.
graft.
Wisnek. Hangul oposisyon.
Right over the pseudoaneurysm now.
Inflating the balloon to deploy the graft. Deflating.
Can I do it?
It's delicate.
No, it's not. But it will either work or it won't work. If my idea is wrong, he'll die as soon as we complete this next step. You shouldn't have to live with that.
No.
Everything that happens in this